Your identity. It is the most important thing about you. And identity simply describes who you are. And there are several things that can describe who you are in this world. But the most important thing is your name. That's right. The name that you were given is the most important thing about your identity. And when people ask or speak of your name, are they saying good things about you, or are they saying not so good things about you? Does your name carry a good reputation or a not so good reputation? So your identity is not what you are, it's about who you are. And your identity is the most important thing about you. And you can't necessarily lose your identity because it remains with you for your entire life. But it is possible to forget your identity, forgetting who you are. And out of the billions of people that are in this entire world, you are the only one that exists that is you. That's right. No one else can be you except for you. Now, someone can impersonate you, someone can copy the things that you do and whatever, but they can't be you. It doesn't matter even if your identity is stolen. That's the only way you can kind of lose it, but in all, seriousness, someone can steal your identity, but they still can't be you. You are one of a kind and unique. See, the who is way more important than the what. And most people are going to ask, who did this? As opposed to, what is this? And let's be clear, this is going to be the thing that is either positive about you or negative about you. So let's say someone builds this great skyscraper, let's just say. All right. And people are going to say, oh my gosh, that's so wonderful. Who did that? It identifies with a person or individual. Now, it could be a company that built this skyscraper, but it still goes back to a person. Who designed this? Who was the architect that put this together? And then these people built up the vision of what the person orchestrated. It all comes back to one person, to an individual, the identity of that person. Who did this? Whether it's good or it's not so good. So we're going to talk about and discuss in the coming videos two types of identification and how they directly affect the who of who you are. And then we'll also discuss the different forms of identifications that we receive throughout our entire lives that identify who we are. And we'll talk about the importance of your name and what it means to you and to all those that know who you are. Stay tuned.